Hi everybody. It's Sunday night and it's day 27. Glogging. I got a little flush going on. I don't know what that is, but it doesn't matter. So, I've done a lot of work today, a lot on emotions and stuff. I'm still clarifying some of that stuff. What I'd just like to report to you are some distinctions I made today. It doesn't have to do with the emotions. That stuff, the work that I did today is going to come out later in the week, and I'll explain it as it does. But one of the things that I've decided about Sunday, because it's the planning day for the rest of the week, and you need a bloody day off, you just do. If you want to keep yourself going, you've got to have a place and a time to recharge. And so this is my day to recharge. So what I decided, I had always had that what I decided in the planning goes right into my use of the 6 framed colors and what those 6 things represent. And I'll show them to you here. And then if you'll remember, the pink one is my Mary Kay business. The orange one is my physical vibrance, my focus, and not just physical vibrance, but mental vibrance. It's also where I go to think about all this stuff. I could almost make Sunday Orange Day, because part of that planning is that, but I so messed up before about focusing that kind of stuff with and got way off with it, that I just want to devote a whole section to it. But it's like my self-improvement, all of the things that I'm doing for self-improvement, including my guitar, including, et cetera, et cetera. So anyway, that's orange. Then I have gold, which is money, which is where I still have some emotional blocks that I really, 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 really need to work on. And green is for my aquaponics and growing vegetables. That's also part of my business. So is Mary Kay. I mean, those things both translate to the gold area. But anyway, okay. And then blue is mama. Taking care of mama and taking care of the house and all the things that have to do with the house and all of its occupants, if that makes sense. Okay. And then purple is my last section, and my last section is, what is my last section? Ooh, just went right out of my head. Oh, no. I just screwed up. Blue is the house. Blue is the house and all the occupants. Purple is mom. I don't know why I just did that. Oh, I know why. Because earlier in the day I thought about including mom in the house because it kind of makes sense. But no, mom needs her own category. She just does. I mean, she's 96. She deserves her own category. That's just the way it is. Anyway, okay, so I got this, and one of the questions I was asking myself today was, how can I plan my week on Sunday and have fun doing it? And one of the ways that I've tried to amp up the planning and all of that stuff is by using these and I'll show them here by using these different colors. And what I'm doing is on the day that that's that color, I'm putting that as my, what do you call it? When the back of your screen, your home screen, like what your wallpaper. That's it. What your wallpaper is. Okay? So on my pink day, it's pink. On my orange day, it's orange. On my yellow day, it's or on my gold day, it's gold. On my green day, it's green. So I'm using that. And what I did was actually take close-ups of the actual framed, because it's all sparkly and stuff. It makes a really good backdrop for any of this. Okay, so that's part of it. And then what I did was on Sunday, because I don't have a color assigned to that day, I'm calling it like Rainbow Day. So like today on Facebook, I put this picture of this rainbow swirly thing. I'll show it to you here. And I didn't put anything up about it. I just put it up. And I think it'll probably expand in the future. But in the meantime, I'm trying to create, well, I don't even care. Honestly, I'm doing this for me. But I imagine that some people will be like, what is she doing? So I can create some curiosity. So anyway, but what I thought about was this idea of, it's like Kanai, that constant and never-ending improvement. And if you've ever read The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, actually, if you've ever read that whole C.S. Lewis series, you have to have read The Last Battle, I think it's called, which is the last book. I think that's the last book. Anyway, it's the last book in the series that Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe is a part of. And in that series, one of the things that Aslan says is further up and further in, further up and further in. And I'm kind of thinking of my understanding of all these different things, and that picture, if you look at it again, it kind of supports that idea, further up and further in, because it looks like it's spiraling into the center. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to refocus my self on what I had decided about any of these given things that are goals in my life. They're areas that I want to, work on. And I'm going to use this Sunday as a creative, because I love being creative. And I like devising systems that are fun and fluid and that kind of stuff. And I don't like a set schedule. I do not. I don't like it. I don't want to do it. But I do like being in my creative mind is a really happy place for me. So I'm thinking about my Sunday as that, and to go further up and further into every single one of the colors. And the colors represent those ideas. So further up and further into Mary Kay, further up and further into my nuclear orange woman, which is the orange one. And nuclear orange woman stands for now, and that's really cool, and that's all the self-improvement one. So, and then the gold one, further up and further into the gold one. And it's about when things are kind of hard, like with the money one, it's about taking it by inches, not so that I don't get frustrated that things aren't happening like this, because it doesn't, why focus on that anyway? But a lot of this is to keep myself focused on what I want, not, what I don't want, which is frustration, blah, 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 blah. So, anyway, okay, so that's what I came up with, and I think it's a great idea, and I hope you guys like it. Hey, if you like these videos, I hate to ask this because I feel like it's kind of selfish, but at the same time, I tell you what, I look for those thumbs up. It really supports me emotionally when, when somebody says, hey, I see that you are really working at this. I appreciate you. So I really appreciate that myself. And it's a way that you can kind of support me. So I would appreciate it if you can, go to my YouTube channel, which is My Independence on YouTube, and like and subscribe and give me a thumbs up for any videos that you enjoy. Don't give me a thumbs up if you don't want to. Comments are always welcome. Or if you see something that I could use a distinction on, say, I see where you're going with this, and I really think this idea might help you. So anyway, I look forward to hearing from you, and that would be great to hear from you, because that would be really, really fun. Anyway, so that's it, and I'll talk to you all later. So just remember that when you do a thumbs up on Facebook for these videos, you're not doing a thumbs up for my YouTube channel. And believe it or not, eventually when I get my garden and all of those things going, I'm really, 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 really hoping to make some money. And all it takes is for you to come and subscribe to my channel. That's all it takes. The more people that I can collect along the way, the more possible revenue I can create later with it. This is early days for me, but boy, that would just feel like hugs from around the world right now. Because I'm working in it, I'm trying really hard, and I'm doing all the things that somebody needs to do when they're having a hard time. And I'm pulling myself up by my bootstraps here. And boy, any recognition on y'all's part would be super, super great. I would really, really appreciate it. So anyway, okay, I've talked enough. That's just enough. I love y'all. We'll talk to you later. Peace.